Hey, so let's talk here. This is another Chat Tuesday. And on here, we are going to be talking about how to make money on foreclosure properties, how to help these homeowners, right? Because a lot of times we tend to get properties that's in pre foreclosure, that's vacant, or who already have a tenant, right? But how do you make money and how do you help these people that's in foreclosure who cannot, the property have already sold at the auction to another buyer? What can you do to help this homeowner out? So one, that the homeowner will, if you cannot help them out, that foreclosure will linger on that seller's credit for the next 7 years. So if the seller is coming to you asking you for help, right, because they need help, at this point, they called the real estate agent. The real estate agent couldn't help them because probably they owe way more than what the property is worth, right? So now that real estate agent tried to come out and try to list the property and could not list the property because one, hey, the homeowner said no, I'm not paying no commission, or property just might be it might owe way more than what the market is telling you, but you still can make money on that property. And how you can make money on that property is you can pick up the property on redemption rights. So a lot of states vary out throughout the U.S. Some of them they have redemption periods, some of them they don't. Well, here in Michigan, like we do have a redemption period where it's 6 months. So even though that the property has sold at the auction, right, and the buyer have already bought the property been auctioned off. Well, here in Michigan, that homeowner does not have to evacuate the property for 6 months post the auction. So now you can go in and you can position yourself, buy the redemption rights from that seller, right? And now you can turn around and you can flip that property for a profit because you become the homeowner. You are helping someone to remove this foreclosure from off of his or her credit. Now, typically, real estate agent want to come out and they want to list the property and they sign a contract for the next 6 months. Well, 6 months won't help this homeowner, right? Because they only have a 6 month window to sell this property. And we already know it takes anywhere from 45 to 60 days to even sell a property once they get an offer under contract, right? So, but it takes time to even market a property if it's marketed the right way, right? So we're looking at anywhere from 3 to 4 months to selling the property. But what happens if the first 2 months that you don't get any action on the property as that real estate agent came on and listed that property, right? So now you're down to 4 months. It's crunch time at this point because that homeowner only have that 6 month window to sell this property and they'd already wasted 2 months trying to list it with a real estate agent. So a real estate agent probably will not be the first pick for a homeowner that's in foreclosure to come out and list the property, cross their fingers and pray it gets sold. Because we all know real estate agents only put properties on the MLS and try to see if a buyer can come that way, which that's the largest buyer pool is the multiple listing service. But however, there are many different ways to still acquire property and still sell it without using the MLS. And that's what we're talking about here is redemption period. So you can help a homeowner that's in foreclosure go to the auction and you can see which properties that have been foreclosed on at that current time. And you can go back, you can door knock, or you can cold call, you can send letters to this same exact homeowner and say, hey, I can help you solve this solution. I can help you help your credit out, right? I can help this foreclosure not steal your credit for the next 7 years. You can still get approved for another mortgage, right? Because a lot of homeowners, they don't know. They throw their hands up and then they walk away from a property that they can still get this foreclosure from off of their credit, but they just don't know, right? So whatever they don't know, they end up losing. So that's when you can come in, you can position yourself as the foreclosure expert, go in there, do creative financing as you buying a property on the redemption period, and then you go ahead, you turn around, you sell that property for a profit and help that homeowner out. So you always want to create win-win scenarios for just not for you, but for the seller as well and for the buyer too. So whenever that you're going out and you're looking at these properties at the auction and you're going down there and bidding, you just wasting your time. Don't want to go out there and bid. You want to see who bidding, so you can turn around and you can add them to your buyers list. But most important, you want to know which properties have been foreclosed on and go out and help these homeowners. There you guys have it.